Today on the channel, things are getting bombastic with the Bombastic Bagman Target exclusive Marvel Legends.
The spirit of the warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today we've got the Bombastic Bagman from the Target exclusive Retro Wave. But remember, for all your Marvel Legends needs and a whole lot more, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description below or the discount code Kyle to save yourself 10% on all in-stock merchandise. Plus, anything over $39 does ship free. Got to get a deal all day long. Of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. But I got to say, I do love this retro-style carding. I wish they would do more of this. We do know we got some more X-Men figures coming on retro-style carding. Maybe some Spider-Man stuff, hopefully again. But this is the cool Marvel Toy Biz era stuff when they had Punisher, Daredevil, Fantastic Four, a lot of the regular plain Jane non-X-Men superheroes way back in the day is what this reminds me of. These were some of the first Marvel figures, as I dabbled in the Secret Wars figures as a little kid, but the Toy Biz era was my era, so this packaging, very nostalgic for me. This is very cool, but the figure itself, not very nostalgic for me, as the Bombastic Bagman was somebody I had never heard of up till maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. What is time anymore? As I did see one of the Funko Pops of this character, I'm like, what the heck is this? What is this? And I read on the back and I read about it and I looked it up and I found out the story of the Bombastic Bagman. So a little bit after my comic reading time, but one of those tongue-in-cheek characters, comedy type things going on here that I'm all about. I like some of the plain Jane stuff is just as good as some of the really detailed stuff, and some of the quirky stuff is as good as some of the serious stuff from the Marvel Legends action figure fan base and what they released to us from Hasbro. So I'm all for stuff like this, deep cuts like this, and it being a Target exclusive I think makes a lot of sense because this isn't for everybody. So it's only at one retailer. It's a very good idea. So without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging on this one. Got that sturdy, hard stock card. I love that. Got the cool image right here, the Bombastic Bagman. Extra hands there and a Kick Me sign, which you figure photographers, you can get so much use out of that Kick Me sign. It might be worth it for that alone. Looking really good. Of course, you got the Bagman head and then you got a body there. No shoes, no socks, no service right there either. So very, very cool packaging. Marvel logo, old school. I love that. On the back, you got UPCs, you got warnings. We got the blurb. Always love a blurb there. The Amazing Spider-Man, of course, the little glamour shot, and then the Marvel logo once again. Very cool retro packaging on the back as well. Let's read the back. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Left without a costume, a desperate Peter Parker dons a spare Fantastic Four uniform and a brown paper bag. And so the Bombastic Bagman was born. And I distinctly remember Peter Parker, Spider-Man being in the Fantastic Four when I was a kid. When the Fantastic Four died, I can't remember, but I had the comic book. I had the whole comic book arc back in the day. But either Fantastic Four were thought to be dead or missing, so they had to have a new Fantastic Four. And that's where Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and I think it was Grey Hulk, if I'm not mistaken, came in. I would love to see that one of these days in action figure form. Maybe a 4-pack, something like that. But without further ado, let's get them out of the package here. Oh, we got this Spider-Man style goodbye instructions. See you later. And there's the old packaging. Very cool packaging. I don't fault anybody for wanting to leave this on card. It looks absolutely beautiful. But see you later. There it goes. Plastic prison time. What do we got? There it is. The Bombastic Bagman looking only like a Bombastic Bagman could look. That's exactly right. Pull him out here. Off to the races. And there you go. And maybe there you go. Let's see. Can I get it? And there it is right there up high. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we're going to start accessories first, see what all the fuss is about here. And we do got the web crawling hands, or the wall crawling hands, I should say. Black gloved hands here for Spider-Man. Got to have these with Spider-Man. Always love, he does come with 2 fists and comes with these 2. I think that's the best of both worlds right there. I'm okay with that. And then you do get the Kick Me sign, which I think is very clever. Very cool, of course, and this does plug into his back, and we'll do that, of course, for glamour shots. But it does say Kick Me, very plain Jane, but very, very cool. I like that detail of the accessory a whole lot. Then you get down to this figure, and oh man, I do like it. You guys know I love goofy stuff like this. I love crazy, zany things. You know, if you have a big Marvel Legends display and everybody sees it, they see that cool Wolverine, that cool Hulk figure. They see some cool, you know, Spider-Man figures, things like that. But I gotta think 9 times out of 10, the average Joe's gonna say, wait a minute, what's up with this guy with the bag on his head? What's up with that guy that looks like a frogman? Things like that catch the eyes of non-fans out there and deep cut fans and things. So I love and appreciate figures like this. Very, very cool. Let's walk through its articulation first. Arms go all the way around very easily. Got a bicep cut. Got double jointed elbows. They are pinned though, of course. Hands removable back and forth. You do get the head side to side. A little bit up and down there, but the bag does limit a little of that articulation, of course. Got the hole in the back for the sign. We'll plug that in. You got the ab crunch. You got the waist articulation. Big old Spider-Man style splits right there. Of course, thigh cut. Double jointed knees. They do got pins in the knees. And then you got the ankles back and forth. A nice ankle rocker. No shoes on here. He does have some gigantic feet, though. These feet are a lot bigger than the body. This just kind of looks interesting. But breaking it down, we got a Fantastic Four outfit here. Of course, the 4 in the middle. Looking good with the blue and black attack. I believe this is a Reed Richards body. I believe it is a Reed Richards body. I will compare it to a Reed Richards here in a second. I grabbed the first Reed I saw, so we'll see if it's the right one or not. I love the hat here, the plastic bag. I just think that looks really, really cool. If I pull this off, there it goes. It does pull off. And there is a head inside there, but it isn't removable. It's kind of just, I don't know what it is, but I would assume it's a Peter Parker head, or it could just be a generic head. But you can see eyes through the bag. You can see through it. So it does look good. Of course, you got the black up here on the ball around the neck. But boy, I like this one. Oh, there it is. Very, very cool figure here. Of course, we've got bagged figures in the past. We got a Mattel Elite Cody Rhodes with bag back in the day. So this isn't the first Bagman here. But a very, very cool one. I like this a whole lot. The feet are the biggest gripe I have on this. The feet just look a little bit bigger than they should be, but that is not the end of the world. I absolutely love this figure. He does not have feet or holes in there, so he's not going to fit on a stand of any kind. So I was just going to do the old ringside collectible stand challenge, but we're not going to have that. Hopefully he stands okay, and I am happy to report he does stand just fine. But very cool. I like the articulation is good enough for something like this. It looks good. It looks funny. It's just a real nice tongue-in-cheek and a perfect store exclusive, as I said earlier. I like it a whole lot. I'm going to stick this sign in his back, and now we can all kick him. So everybody kick him along the way. Very, very funny. Of course, Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, good old chums back in the day. Still to this day, I would assume. Bam, stays right there. I did talk about Reed Richards. It's a little different than this one. Similar but different, I guess we'll call it here. But I'm trying to think. Maybe it is the same. I'm looking at some of the stuff. It is the same body here. Obviously, the hand's different here on Mr. Fantastic. But a lot of similarities with that, which is okay. I think it works fine for what we're looking for here. I got no issues with that. And I do have the Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack Spider-Man figure, which is absolutely mind-blowing. You've got to have this figure in your collection. Trust me on that one. Absolutely love it. Got to imagine this will be a top 10 Marvel Legend for this year, but who knows? This guy might be in the running too. I absolutely love the quirkiness of this one. It is worth the pickup for me. If it's worth the pickup for you, of course, it is at Target stores right now. Starting to hit stores and your pre-orders are starting to come through the mail as well. But it doesn't get a whole lot better than this for me and for what I'm looking for in my Marvel Legends. So I'm saying this is a buy all day long. Spider-Man's a buy, Bagman's a buy, and you got to have at least one Reed Richards in your collection as well. So beautiful across the board here. Strongly recommend the old Bombastic Bagman. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You picking this one up? You passing? You playing the long game? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, don't forget to like this video. You made it this far, you might as well. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. You guys know we got videos every single day. You don't want to miss one. With all the videos that are being pumped out on a daily basis. And you can get even more videos over there on the old Patreon channel. Bonus content, exclusive content, monthly giveaways, exclusive videos, Q&As, you name it. A lot going on the Patreon. And best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And then don't forget to follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Bombastic Bagman, I'm Kyle. And I'll see you guys all real soon.